Okay, today I am going to Banff.
Live in Banff.
Banff. Down south somewhere. All right, let's go.
Are you filming as we go?
Yeah. All right.
Do it, Jess.
Road trip.
Take me to Banff. Mountains again, Gandalf. Mountains. I'm here in Banff. Duct tape. Never leave home without it. Oops. Perfect. So I was in Banff.
Free day this week.
So I was in Banff. It was great. It was fun. I got to take some pictures. I'll show you some of those soon. But as I was there, I started to think about something. I started to think about the explorers. I've talked a lot about exploring in the past. I love the explorers. I mean, they're a group of people that just saw something different. There was something inside of them that drove them to achieve, to reach, to see a destination. Even though they didn't know what that destination totally was, the urge, the desire, the obsession was enough to keep them going forward, even through some of the craziest struggles, through storms, forging their way through uninhabited environments. The explorers didn't care about all that stuff. They just knew that where they were going had to be unlocked. It had to be opened up. It had to be discovered. Imagine this. Imagine you walking through. Let's say you're walking through a forest. You don't really know where you're going. You just know that there's something at the other end. You just keep walking. How do you know where you're going? How do you know what to do? How do you know the direction or the destination you go? There's an incredible tool called a compass. Now, a compass, if I were to ask you how to describe a compass, you might say it tells you the direction. It doesn't really tell you the direction. All it does is tell you what north is. All right, got these two dweebs with me.
Hey, that's not kind.
And you can tell we're in Banff. Gonna go take some photos. These two guys I have to bring along with me because
I'm driving you.
he's driving me. And when you don't drive yourself to places like this, you have to rely on people like this. And it's not that they're not nice, it's just that, well, yeah, it explains itself. How's it going, guys? What are you up to up there?
My fingers are cold.
I'm going to Lake Minnewanka now. Lake Minnewanka. Gonna go see what it looks like. So yeah, let's go. Lake Minnewanka. It's frozen, like a lot. Right, guys? This is a very cool spot. Just found. These are the Vermilion Lakes, or the Million Lakes. There's Mount Rundle out there. And this is like all stinky with sulfur, right, Paul?
Yeah, and it's kind of warm. I touched
It's a little bit warm. It's tepid.
Tepid, that's the right
Tepid
word.
water.
Yeah.
But because it tells you what north is, you always know which way you're facing. The question I have today is, how do we know where we're going if we don't know where north is? What is my true north? What is something that will always remain true, that cannot be taken away, that no matter where I am, even if it feels like I'm lost, it can always come back to this thing and it can point me or let me know which way I'm facing? Because it's always locked on itself. It can't be changed. Do you have those things? Do you even know what they could be? I have those things in my life. I have a number of them actually, and it's always the thing that guides me back to where I need to go. Even this creative kind of thing that I go into, it can be very confusing. I don't know which way to go, I don't know what to do next, but because I have true north, because I have things in my life that can't be taken away, I can always point back to those things. I can always point back to them and not get lost. As I was standing in Banff thinking about the explorers making their way, working their way through the mountains, I realized that as exploring as they were also doing something else significant, which was leaving a trail of breadcrumbs so that someone else could follow in their footsteps. Someone else could come along and someone could continue the journey. And I realized, hey, I need to actually map out where I've come so that others can come along behind me. And it doesn't mean that they'll always be in my wake. No, in fact, one day they will pick up the torch and carry it further than I ever did. But none of that can happen unless we discover what our true north is. A compass that points in some random direction is going to lead you in a confusing chase through the forest, and you're never going to find where you need to go. And it's not to say that you're just going to make it a straight line, because a lot of the destinations we're trying to achieve, we don't really even know where they are. But it's important to know where you've come from. It's important to remember that we've come from somewhere and we learned a lesson along the journey. In fact, I actually talked about that not too long ago. I'll link that up in one of these corners. All right, leaving Banff now. Found another ride home with these guys. Let's go. All right, headed back to Spruce Groves. It's a very boring day out here. I don't like long car rides. Chris, what do you think?
I hate long car rides.
All right.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah. So today, find your true north. If you already have that, tell me below. I really want to know. I want to know, and I want you to share, no matter what it is. Share below what your true north is. Don't be shy. Also, don't be a jerk if you don't like someone else's true north. It's their north. Think about things that can't be taken away. Love, joy, peace, empathy, loyalty, honesty, self-control, respect, gratitude, forgiveness, generosity. These are things that no matter what happens, they will still be there at the end of the day. They can't be taken away from you, so even if you're lost in the middle of the forest, you can still be generous. You can still be kind. You can still be empathetic. It's when we veer from those true norths that we have is when we're truly lost, I believe. And so today, as you start to create and release things from your heart, remember this: the only way you can never get lost is if you have a compass that points north, no matter what. What is your true north? I know what mine are. Let's find those things quickly so that we can keep going along this journey and exploring and discovering what lies ahead in the realm of creativity. See you next time.
I thought unicorn was so extinct, but unicorn live in Banff.